all week.
Ridiculous, but we are here. Episode 3. It's your boy P Mac coming to you live from an undisclosed location for you nosy motherfuckers.
Because Lord knows, they be trying to figure it out.
For real.
It's your boy, the walking holiday heat man.
Yes, sir. Talk about it.
Hey, you already know this episode 3, we're going to bring that heat like we always do.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Man. You know what? It's like, let's just get right with the shits, man. The man of the hour.
All right.
Tunchi. Weezy. That nigga's back. Man.
He did drop it. He did drop the Carter 5.
Finally. After that miscommunication, because everybody thought that shit was coming out last Friday.
Right.
And I think Mac made some kind of announcement about that shit. But yeah, that nigga's back. And it's a dope album. It's real solid. Wayne is one of those people now that I'm trying to figure out how I want to say it.
All right.
Let's say my anticipation level. That's the word I'm looking for.
All right.
My anticipation level for a Wayne album is not where it used to be.
Okay.
So I went into this album, when he said the Carter 5 was finally coming.
Right.
I went into it with no expectations, really.
Okay.
Eminem is another one. My anticipation level is not really that high.
Not like it used to be.
Not like it used to be. No.
Okay.
And actually, let me take that back. I think it might be just hip hop in general. I mean, I got my select few people that I listen to. Like if Hove say he's dropping an album, I'm gonna get hyped.
All right.
Ross is my guy.
Yeah, you do like you some Ricky Rose.
And if my Uncle Joe say he coming out of retirement to drop one, I'm gonna be hyped. But
no doubt.
Joyner's another one.
Right.
He say he's dropping. I'm good with. Cole and Kendrick. It depends on what Cole and what Kendrick I'm gonna get.
Specify.
Like, am I getting the To Pimp a Butterfly Kendrick, the on the militant shit,
all right,
or am I getting like Damn or Good Kid, Mad City Kendrick?
All right, so it just depends.
It just depends. I mean, because I don't, it's not that big of a deal if they got 1 or 2 tracks on an album that's supporting the cause. But I mean, if it's a whole album talking about some shit, I'm like, okay,
It
I don't need to hear this Black Revolutionary shit for all 12 tracks. I mean, I can.
He say he in the space though.
I understand that, but it's not for me. I'll just say that. I don't want to hear a whole rap album.
So a few songs here and there, then you get.
Yeah, I'll be alright, but
But what happens if your boo want to listen to it though? If she wants you to just sit there and ride around and listen to some Kendrick 12 hours of D Militant, Black Panther-ish type shit.
Well, first I'm gonna be like, what the hell she got going on in her life? That she wanna listen to, listen to that kind of shit for 12. Because I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I can't say when it happened. Maybe over the last 2 or 3 years, and this, I've become an R&B head. I've always loved R&B, but over the last 2-3 years, I'm getting way more excited for an R&B album release than a hip hop album.
And I'm similar. I ain't gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, I always cut for rap. I like different genres of music, but R&B has always been my first love because it always has something that you can always relate to, what you're experiencing. Whether it's frustration, whether it's a breakup, whether it's new love, whether it's engagement, so on and so forth. Now, rap can bring different things as well, but it's somewhat limited to a certain scope, certain spectrum. But R&B, it's like, I'll put it to you like this, it's like R&B has kicked out more consistent levels of music to where, like you say, that anticipation level and new artists.
Most definitely.
Because let's be out now. We're gonna talk about your boy. You done introduced the nigga to a whole lot of sweet dicky music over the past few months. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, my collection has grown. I don't know when this change started to happen for me. But sometime within the last 2 or 3 years, I just started floating way more to R&B than I was to hip hop.
That makes sense.
And LMA might be one of the catalysts for that.
Think so?
Because the first time I heard one of her EPs was like 2 years ago.
Before she blew up.
I think it was the Change EP, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Because the first track I'd ever heard from her was this track called Found, and I was like, this shit go hard.
Okay.
I want to say it was 2016. But yeah, she was one, and she's another one. October 12th.
Right on. That's when
It's
she drops a new
dropping.
album.
I have high expectations. Because
Alright.
as of right now,
Mm-hmm.
Black, to me, has the best R&B album of the year.
That's
And
what you
anybody
said.
that has not listened to that, the East Atlanta, whatever the fuck that damn album was called. East Atlanta Love Song or some shit like that. But shit go hard.
Alright.
And,
Is it a straight playthrough?
oh yeah.
All right.
It is.
All right.
It is. And I'm still digesting it. I've been, I think you put it out like 2 weeks ago. I'm still digesting that. Same way with Jameson. Still digesting his
Right on.
album. But both of those, first impressions of those albums are damn near flawless.
So, which one would you play straight through for your gal?
Jameson.
Jameson got it like that.
Black's album is more that gritty, raw, like, I don't want to fuck with no bitches.
He had his feelings a little bit.
Yeah, he was one of them. He got a whole bunch of emotions mixed all into that.
Okay.
Jameson's is just real smooth. If you try to set the mood,
Right.
because of Jameson.
Because let's be honest, I mean, it is, shout out to the boy, the Russ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Live in the group. He posted something in the group not too long ago, and let's be honest, he made a mention that cuffing season. You know what I'm saying?
It's upon us.
It's upon us. It's, for the most part, I'll be honest with you, my favorite time of the year. Hold on, I'm referring to fall, not necessarily cuffing season. Let me reiterate that.
We'll eat that all the way up.
Man, let me tell you. But at the same time, it is that time of year. It's getting a little cold. It's getting, it's getting dark early. And,
Hide your hoodies. I
Yeah.
mentioned it last week. Hide them hoodies, fellas.
It's something I'll go ahead and bring it up now. Like you say, you brought up the hoodie aspect, right? It's cuffing season. Hoodies is warm, it's cold, hot chocolate, this, that, and other. Say a little old breezy, little feeling you talking to. Y'all chopping it up. Been knowing each other for a few months. She come out in a hoodie. But it ain't yours. It's her ex's. How would you feel about that?
I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Not gonna give two shits.
It ain't got shit to do with before me. So I don't give two fuck. As long as that nigga ain't still in the picture,
Uh-huh.
I'm good.
But they gonna come knocking on the door. Hey, exes will come around for a piece of her. They'll come around for a lost ramen noodle package or whatever.
Very true. And I'm the type that if that is a situation where she come out in a nigga hoodie,
Uh-huh.
then I'm gonna make damn sure like, look, are y'all still involved in any way? Because if I'm over here kicking at your crib and this nigga show up, we gonna have a problem. Like a real problem.
Because they'll do that.
Oh yeah.
They know it's cuffing season just like we know it's cuffing season. All of a sudden they would sit up there. They ain't thought about this hoodie since 1942
Nope.
AD. And all of a sudden, he or somebody will let them know that y'all are talking. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, I just came to get my hoodie. It's 2:00 in the morning. But he want that hoodie though.
Yeah. First thing I'm gonna do is look at her and be like, okay, so why is this nigga showing up over here at 2:00?
What made him feel
Because
comfortable?
In my brain, I'm an extremist.
Right.
So my shit is either best case or worst case
case.
scenario. There's no middle ground with me.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume that this nigga has showed up at 2:00 at your house
Before.
previously.
Yes.
Even after y'all are broken up. That's what's going on in my brain.
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna be thinking. Like, okay, why is this nigga showing up at 2:00 in the morning? He not showing up here for no reason.
That's true.
That's what I'm gonna be thinking. And it might not be the case, but that's what's gonna be going on in my brain.
Right. Which is valid. Because let's be honest, let's say y'all sit up here, niggas sitting up here chilling, Netflixing, watching documentaries, whatever, playing Mario Kart for what all we know. And a female knock on the door, talking about she forgot her mascara, her makeup, her bag, or something she done gave you, a lamp or whatever. A female gonna look at you upside your head and be like, what is she doing here? I thought y'all was finished, I thought y'all was done. And that can be the case. But turnabout is fair play.
Very much so.
I feel like that should be something that should be questioned. But at the same time, I'm like you though. If, say for instance, she just wearing it, they done with each other, more power to you, baby. That's one less hoodie that I gotta worry about getting sold for me.
You ain't right, because I'm hiding all of my shit until we are like official.
Right.
Ain't no, we just dating and you trying to take my shit. Fuck that. Ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna shake?
Nope.
Well, Paul, she might think it's comfortable. She might think that it's all nice and
Yeah,
warm. She want the Jordan hoodie, bruh. With the shorts to match.
That's all right. You put it on.
Uh-huh.
Leave it on that table before you leave. Leave it on the table before you leave.
So she can't run it with you.
Nope.
All right, so let me ask you this. What is one thing, let's say for instance in previous relationships, that female that you was talking to, let's say outside of a hoodie, that she would take, that she would say reminded you know what I'm saying, of when you're not around, besides a hoodie?
Good question. Well, I just don't. I don't get in relationships a lot, so I have to really dig down deep in this shit. The last thing I could think of actually was a book.
Right on.
A book that I read, and she was feeling it. And,
Okay.
Or she was feeling what it was about, and so she wanted to read it. So,
That's what's up. Care to share which book?
Prince of Thieves.
All right.
It's based off of the movie The Town. Ben
Right
Affleck.
on. Right on.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the movie's based off of the book. I should say it that way. But yeah,
highly
good
recommend
book. Highly recommend it. One of my favorite books.
it. You heard it from a man himself.
Chuck Hogan. Yeah.
For me, let's see. Damn.
Which is also attractive to me too. When I can recommend a book to a
Right.
girl and she actually wants to read it, that's attractive to me. Because that shows me that you're not just going to be sitting around just wanting to watch TV all day.
That is true.
That you're actually capable of using the other side of your brain. So that's attractive to me too.
Because
She still got that damn book.
So-
She broke up a while back too. She still got that shit too.
now, see, Paul, I think you need to pull up now. It ain't gonna be your hoodie, but
She
you go
ain't
get your book, bruh.
She not broke up.
My nigga pull up, be like, hey, I need my certified autographed copy of the book I lent you
Saying Chuck Hogan and Ben Affleck signed that shit. I need that back
right now.
ASAP.
Esto pronto.
Vámonos aquí.
Yes. I'm trying to think, man. For me, like I say, I ain't been in too many relationships, so.
And for me, that's just because it takes a lot for me to get to that point.
No doubt.
Because relationships nowadays aren't valued the way that I think they used to be.
Right.
When I look at, people older than me and their relationships, I don't think people nowadays value them the way that they used to be.
And the crazy thing about it is that we're not even talking about a short amount of time. It seems like, how can I put it? Was it some shenanigans going on, say, in the 90s era? Sure, but at the same time, relationships was a little bit more real.
Mm-hmm.
And you could even possibly say R&B back in the day played a factor in it. You know, that 90s R&B, they was preaching that real love.
Fucking lying.
So, so you couple that, even just from the 90s up until now, relationships done all the way changed. Now, it's like more people want to be involved in situationships,
Most definitely.
as opposed to full-fledged relationships as a whole. So, no, I totally feel you on that. How they
And
done
then
switched
social media ain't helping shit when it comes to relationships.
Man.
I find it highly attractive if I had a girl on Facebook or Instagram or she had me and I looked through her shit and all of her posts are like weeks apart. Like, oh yeah, so she know how to stay her ass off social media.
Right.
Like, I like that.
She not consumed by it.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, ladies, I know y'all may not want to hear this, but this is the honest to God truth. You do have fans, and even, how can I put it? Somebody sucker for loves. What they do is, you say, oh, I don't entertain them. But even when they like your
I
stuff,
like that attention.
even when they comment on it, you just acknowledge it. The first thing that go in the back of his mind is that, like old boy off of Dumb and Dumber, think I got a chance? Think there's opportunity?
Talk about it.
He's already running scenarios and situations in his head. So, granted, you can only do what you can do. And guess what? We commend you for that. But at the same time, like P-Mac said, there's some level of entertainment, of attention going on, and there's some shape, form, or fashion. Because how many of y'all can go a full week or 2 weeks with no social media at all? Period. Not entertaining fans, not checking it, see what anybody else is saying, but no Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. How many of y'all can do that?
I put money on not a lot of them.
Okay.
And to go back to that attention point, women crave it, whether they want to admit it or not. They crave it.
Right.
Even when they're in relationships, and like we were talking about a few weeks ago, when guys get complacent and stop doing shit, and they stop paying attention to their girl, that makes them feel neglected. They want that attention, whether it's from a man or whether it's from somebody else. That is the reason why whenever dudes stop doing what they were doing, but then there's another guy giving them attention, they gravitate more towards them.
Right.
So they want that attention no matter what they say.
Right.
They try to tell me that lie. I'm too savvy to fall for that bullshit.
You ain't gonna let them sell you a dream, P-Mac?
Mm.
What happened if it's, you know what I'm saying, free of charge? They got the receipt, you can take it back, but they want to sell you this dream, though.
Nope.
You ain't buying it.
Nope. I'm not even renting that shit.
Because, like, it's attention is attention. And whether, like you say, whether it's good or bad. And now, you know, granted, how can I put it? Not saying that you entertain any and every guy that's in your inbox on your Facebook. But, like I said, the small things, the likes, the shares, the this, the that, they really be feeling that. Guys do. And what do? They're promoting more. So, no, I'm with you on that.
And some of y'all bitch ass niggas need to stop letting that like hammer off. Going back like 90 weeks on Instagram liking shit.
Bruh, that's stalking.
Y'all look crazy.
That
Especially when a chick got like 2,000 pictures on her shit. And you going back 90 weeks, so you done gone back like 900 or some pictures. I'm like, you look crazy, my nigga.
It's desperate to a certain degree. Because I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I was telling somebody before, stalking is not a form of communication. I mean, it's just not. No matter what you say, no matter how you approach it, you can like a woman's pictures all day, but if you don't have the communication skills, it's all for naught. You can show that you're interested. And granted, a lot of women can tell when a guy only want to smash or they genuinely interested. But if all you got is behind a computer screen and just hitting that like button, and you ain't got no real conversation behind it, women get bored.
Real quick.
They get bored. So, like you say, you gotta let that like hammer go, fellas. You have to.
For real.
Now, ladies, how can I put it? Y'all may be better snoopers. Give me that to a certain degree. But it is highly hilarious when y'all be scrolling through a nigga page and his pictures way back then and y'all accidentally like a guy's picture.
Mm-hmm.
Accidentally. Then you know he know that you've been looking. 9 times out of 10, you trying to see who he was possibly talking to before now, or who can you catch in the pictures. Who is this heifer? What's she doing? I bet you they doing something. Bet you they smashed. So they got that bad. They got it bad, P-Mac.
And women need to stop with that whole shit of them liking a couple of a dude's pictures in a row is their way of making the first move. Stop that bullshit. If you're interested, we grown.
Yes.
I'm finna be 29 in December. I don't have time to be trying to put the pieces of this fucking puzzle together.
And guess what? They would expect you to know that.
Oh yeah, because you're supposed to, message them within like 5 minutes of that shit, or it's gone.
Right.
like
it don't work. Like, how else are we supposed to know? Closed mouths don't get fed.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And ladies, what do you have to lose? Now, don't get me wrong. That may be a southern thing. And what I mean by that is because when I've been to different places, when I've been to, say, North Carolina, or different, I say it may be just a Texas thing, something like that. But other women are aggressive. If they feel like that you're attractive, they will come up and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You looking nice. Sometimes you got to go for what you know.
And then it's not even just approaching a dude to flirt with him.
Right.
Just approach him to make conversation.
That is it. That is it.
That shit will go a long way with us.
Very
I'm
much
just
so.
trying to tell you.
But let them tell it though, P-Mac. All we want to do is smash. All we want to do is fuck.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do. That's it. Heaven forbid we want to have a good, decent, wholesome conversation.
All right. Newsflash, ladies. Every man wants sex. This isn't something new. Now, I did not say all men want is sex.
Right.
We want sex.
Point blank. Period.
There's no way around it.
Right.
It's up to y'all to decipher which man is actually willing to put in the time and effort to get to know you and everything you like and everything about you to get to that point. Not the guys that's just putting on a facade just to get that and then leave your ass high and dry for the next chick.
Right. And let's be absolutely honest too, P-Man. Y'all want sex too. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? This is just a one-way street.
Oh yeah.
You know, this ain't something like we sit up there and we the only ones that want this stuff. That want to just smash and just lay up and all this that. No, y'all want it too. And if you say that you don't, you're lying. You're lying to yourself.
Bald-headed lies.
I'm like, for real, like off the cuff Tweety Bird bald headed. The little ducktail in the back of your head bald face lie.
Very much so. And I mean, and I get that there's different levels to it. You got
Right.
some women that are just like fucking nymphos. They just want it.
Right.
Not much. Then you got other girls that, they can get it and then be good for a couple of days and not need it. But then you got them other girls that want it every day.
Right.
I'm not judging any of y'all. But let's just stop acting like y'all don't want it, period.
Exactly.
Y'all are just better at hiding it than we are.
That's all it is. And the thing is, the ones that claim, I don't want it, I don't need it, blase, blase. I wonder if y'all are the ones that withhold sex from your man when you're upset. When it's not going well, when y'all have a little knockout, drag out, you be like, nope, we're not doing it. Nope, we're not sleeping together. Nope, it's not going to happen. What good does that do? Now, I ain't going to lie. If I feel like you acting up, I ain't going to lie. I'll be a little stingy. I ain't saying that I'm going to withhold it all the way, but you finna work.
Oh, yeah.
For the simple fact, because of that, because ladies, y'all have a certain type of arrogance about it when it comes down to sex. Like, oh, he gonna give it to me. He ain't got no choice. He gonna give it to me. I'm very stubborn. I'm very
You
stubborn.
ain't lying.
I will cut off my nose to spite my face. If that is the way you feel about it, I'll be more than happy. We could do our thing. We can mess around. We can cut up. We can laugh, giggle, kiss, the works. But guess what? I'd be more than happy to be like, all right, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
What you finna do? No, you not. Heaven forbid, Paul. We not allowed to do that.
Dude, and I'm about to provide another unpopular opinion here too.
All right.
And this is just my brain. I can't speak for anybody else. This is just how I feel. I truly believe that women get more crazy over some good chorizo than we get over some good box. There, I said it. I think women get crazy.
And I can see that. I can see. Dang,
And it
that's
may
tough.
not be all cases.
That is tough. You make a good point.
But I feel like when it comes to men getting crazy over some good box, it's more so of he just don't want anybody else to get it.
See, that's what I was thinking.
It's more of if he thinks somebody else is getting it,
Right.
then that's when he get
He
crazy.
go bone stone bonkers.
Women, if you hitting it with them right, they're gonna fucking go nuts over that shit.
Right. Why? Because they feel like, dang. Especially because, how can I put it? There's some niggas out there that just don't know what they doing in bed. So when you find that one that does, you feel like, okay, if he doing that to me, who else is he providing that for? Who else is he doing that for? Whereas opposed to women, now granted, you do have some women that just ain't good at bed. Now I understand, ladies, some of y'all,
I'm glad you brought that up.
it's a real thing.
I got another topic to add on top of that. but
Okay,
go ahead.
it's a real thing.
It
like,
is.
Like some women feel like, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm good looking.
I just gotta lay.
I just gotta lay her.
Shit.
No, it does
See
not
how far
work
that
like
gets
that
you.
at all. Like that dead lip, that dead fish, that dead body. Oh no.
And I'm glad you bring that up too, because I got another unpopular opinion. Sorry, ladies, we're trashing y'all right now, but
Speaking facts.
I'm providing information.
There you go.
Right now.
There you go.
If you have, let's get a nice good number. Let's say you have 10 women.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
8 of them don't know how to give head. Good head, I should say. A lot of y'all going around thinking y'all know how to give head. Y'all don't.
And you know what?
I'm being perfectly honest when I say it.
So I'm just throwing it out there. Well, because a lot of times someone feel like they didn't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they feel like they didn't have to worry about it, or that's not something that is needed in order to stimulate the man or stimulate the sexual prowess of it, or they're just accustomed to getting it themselves.
Very true.
You know,
and I'm not the biggest head guy.
right.
And what I mean when I say that is, I'm not just gonna be that guy that's like, oh, let me get some head.
Right.
Let me get some head. Let me get some head.
Uh huh.
Because if you want to just get right to the shits, we can do that. I don't care.
Right.
But I mean, if you want to give me some head, I'm not gonna stop.
You ain't gonna stop the bus. You ain't
You know what I mean?
gonna be like, no.
It's just one of them. I'm not gonna just be like just hounding you to give me some head.
Right.
But if you want, because there's some women that just love giving head.
Right.
You want to give me some head, I'm not gonna stop you.
So
But I'm not gonna be the guy that's beating down your door just to get some head.
Understandable.
That's just me.
And you got guys that literally are just like that. That's all they want. They feel like that's the only way I get my rocks off is just doing that and that alone. And like you say, some of them do need to work on it. Just like fellas, we need to work on that as well, because that'd be one of the biggest caveats that women say that we do not do well at all.
And I know that's what's gonna come.
You know it is.
Oh, you talking about women don't give good head? But y'all niggas don't give good head. I do that. I know that's what's gonna come next.
You know it's gonna come.
And we talked about Wayne earlier too.
Right.
Wayne made eating a box sound fun. Back in the day, didn't he? The way he used to talk about it, he made it seem like it was just gonna be like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the first time I did it, I thought I was gonna throw up.
Come on, Paul. Say it ain't so.
I thought I was gonna throw up first though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Say it ain't
And
so.
it wasn't even just because like there was nothing wrong with her. She wasn't stinking or nothing like that. It was fine.
Uh-huh.
It was just my brain, the thought about what I was doing.
Okay.
I was like, I think I might throw up. But again, that was the first time, and
you learn, you grow from it. Like I say, for me, it was more. I did research on it. I was like, because you know how it was when you was younger. That was no, I ain't doing that. I ain't giving a lesson. I ain't finna do that. You get older, you like your thought process changed. You know, because you like, all right. Not only do I want to be good in bed, but I want to make sure that it's pleasurable too, not just for me, but for her. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas are selfish. I'm not a giver. I'm a giver first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Get my rocks off by getting you off. That's how I look at it. So now, it's just like with ladies, men are the same way for the most part. Just not gonna do that to any and everybody.
Oh, hell no.
But
I can count on one hand.
Likewise.
The girls I've given head to. That's like something I'm not just
throwing out there.
No, it's just not gonna happen.
So now I did some research on it. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I looked. I was like, all right, well, let's figure out where, you know, most of the stimulation comes from. What is the best way to go about doing this? So after the first time, I was like, all right, well, this is different. But after I see how she reacted to it, I was more inclined to do it more often, because I was like, all right, I am doing something right. She ain't told the nigga to stop. She getting her rocks off. Cool.
And then that is another thing, because everyone is different. You gotta, you don't get better by you gotta practice.
Right.
And
that's another thing too, fellas. There's nothing wrong with asking a woman what she likes. It doesn't show that you are inexperienced or you don't know what you're doing.
If anything, that shows you actually care about this shit.
There you go. Because like you said, a lot of niggas just be like, whatever, I'm gonna get this in, boom, bang, pow, I'm done. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with asking a female, okay, where are your spots? What turns you on? What gets you in the mood? Not just sexually, but when we just interacting with foreplay, so on and so forth. So these are things that typically go a long way when brought up. Closed mouths don't get fed.
And I'm huge on foreplay too. It ain't gotta be every time, obviously.
Of course not.
But when I get in my little romance bag, if it's a chick I'm really rocking with, she a little special, like us some Jameson on, pull the little massage oils out, give her a little massage, and get my little foreplay bag. I mean, like I said, it's not every time. Sometimes you just want to get with the shits. Let's go. I got things to do. That usually just comes with if I'm just fucking with you.
No doubt. I mean, you gotta, just like how we gotta earn special privileges, so do they.
Oh yeah, I'm not pulling all my tricks out
No.
the first time.
No.
I gotta leave you with something to look forward to.
Right. It's levels to it.
Yeah,
It's levels to it. And the cool thing about it is, these are levels that, believe it or not, most real niggas look forward to.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is something that we enjoy being able to break out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just being a woman, you just being fine, sometimes just don't cut it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because, like you say, well, like we talked about, it's cuffing season.
Yes, sir.
It's cuffing season, so it is about that time where sometimes when they do be ready, want to pull out the playlist, pull out the bag, you know, see what's going on.
Oh, and that's another thing. Because of this cuffing season.
All right.
Ladies, y'all have to stop putting so much stock into the things that we say whenever we're horny. Because y'all be letting some of that shit go to y'all head sometimes. Just because, I mean, I can't be held accountable for that shit. And I think every man can attest to this shit.
Right.
Don't hold me accountable. Like, if it's the next morning and you text me and be like, oh, you was saying we was freaky shit last night. I'm going to be like, I plead the fifth. I don't know what the fuck you was talking about. That wasn't me.
Say one feedback, just, that was a different me.
Because they put so much stock into that shit.
Right.
You know? And I'm like, you can't put so much stock into that, but then go around saying niggas ain't shit. You're falling for the shit.
That is true.
So,
that is true. It works, but you got to take the same amount of responsibility as we do.
Most definitely.
You know, because you're right. They put stock in women. Y'all hoard everything around this time of year. You hoard hoodies. You hoard receipts from text messages. You hoard everything. Let it go. It's okay. Let it go.
I do got a question for you.
What's that?
Have you ever, and if you have, how would you tell a girl her head is trash?
Ooh.
Because I know how I would.
Wow. Let's see here. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, the way that I went about doing it in the past is that, because that is a sensitive topic. You know, niggas don't want to be too rough with it. So hopefully the expressions that I'm giving while this is going on will be a good enough inclination that this ain't me telling you, oh, wait, that ain't me doing that from, it's pleasurable, but from what's going on. Then when she says, wow, what's wrong? What's going on? Then I typically break it down to them like, hey, this ain't going about it the right way.
Yeah.
And most of the time, to be honest, they don't take too much offense to it. How about you?
Well, first it depends on the situation. It depends on if me and the girl just fucking around or is it leading towards something. Because if that's the case, there's two different approaches I have for it. If we just fucking around, I'm gonna be a little more blunt. I'm gonna try not to be mean. I'm not just gonna go out and say, yeah, it's trash.
Right.
You know, I mean, starting out, I might initially just kind of be like, oh, fuck it, let's just go ahead and let's just get to it. Just so, because I'm not about to sit through some bad head. I'm sorry. Some niggas do it. I'm not gonna do it.
So
I'm just not gonna do it.
It ain't gonna shake.
Nope. So I might, you know, just be like, oh, let's just get to it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, because maybe it was just a bad time. You know, you get it the next time, it might be better. So I don't put too much stock into anything that happens the first time I have sex with a girl.
Makes sense.
I don't put too much stock into it.
Right.
Because you don't know each other, you kind of fumble around, you don't know what each other likes, this and that.
Right.
Now, if it continues, then it's going to that's where it gets a little,
it's going to be a problem.
Not so much a problem, but I'm going to kind of voice my displeasure about it, and then and we figure out where we can go from there. And that's where it kind of crosses over into if it's someone that I'm really rocking with and it may end up being something down the line. Right. Then I'm going to kind of be like, well, maybe if you try doing this, something like that.
Right.
You know, so.
And ladies, I ain't gonna lie, I give you props. And what I mean by that is that, like I said before, typically when things ain't going a certain way, well, I'll put it to you like this, P. Mac, let me ask your opinion on this. Who do you think respond better to sexual instructions after the fact? Men or women? Like you say for instance, the oral sex is trash, the head's trash. And you tell her what's going on, that you know what, this ain't what this is what's happening, Versus when a female tells a man, you know what, you're not hitting where I need you to be. Who you think responds to that correction better, men or women?
In most cases,
Uh-huh.
I want to say women, because one reason only: the male ego.
I agree.
Now, dealing with a real nigga like us, if a chick tell me, hey, well, let's take the first time I give girls mad.
Right.
I know I was trash. I know I was trash.
Say right off the cuff. Say right off the cuff.
Because it was my first time, I knew it was gonna be trash,
right?
No matter what.
Uh-huh.
And after a while, figuring out what she liked, I was like, I figure I'm straight at this.
No doubt.
But most guys can't. I feel like most guys ain't gonna be able to handle that.
True.
They're just gonna stay in their lane,
right?
Keep doing what they doing, thinking they killing it, not even listening to her. So I feel like for the most part, women take instruction better.
I have to agree. And the cool thing about it is this. Ladies, y'all don't wait to give instructions. What I mean by that is that y'all will grip a nigga head and steer him away from the glacier like the Titanic. Y'all would simply like, over.
Yeah.
There we go.
There, yeah.
Right there. So, no doubt, we give you mad props for that.
For real.
Give you mad props for that.
Most definitely.
So, again, the theme, I feel like, is cuffing season.
It's upon us. You got your rosters laid out?
Something like that, man. I don't know, because like I say, I do enjoy this time of year. And at the same time, I understand that niggas sometimes do just want straight up companionship. Just straight up. Ain't even got to be no smashing involved.
It really does.
It ain't even got to be no...
I don't think women understand that.
You know what? It kills me because I don't know how many times we could tell them that. Niggas straight cool just going to the movies. Or just straight chilling, talking, finding different shit to do on a regular basis. Companionship, chopping it up on a regular basis. But for some odd reason, I go through one ear and out the other. I do not understand that.
Because 9 times out of 10, those type of situations right there is what's going to attract me to a woman even more. And if it was something where she wanted to see what could happen between the two of us, something like that would go a long way with me.
Okay.
Because I know that you've got more to offer than just opening your legs.
Exactly. And I'll be honest, because with me in that regard, you got to be patient, because I could be stubborn. I could be hard-headed, and I just don't let anybody over my walls.
Yeah.
So to be able to just chill, hang out, shoot the breeze, and hold conversation, and we sarcastic as hell, to be able to put up with our little needling and talking shit all the time, that goes a long way. So to think that all we mostly want is just to smash around this time of year, I'd be more than happy to just sit up here and just chop it up, chill. The fair is here. I ain't been to the fair forever. I know it's trash, but at the same time, it's different.
I go with a little chick, we go kick it, shit.
See what it look like.
I'll go fuck some turkey legs up there. I can't go to a fucking fair without eating, I'm a pig out. I'm not getting on no rides and no shit like that, just because I'll go eat up some shit.
Because that used to be one of the biggest deals back in the day when I was in
Oh,
high school.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Walk around, you had your little booth thing with you. Then you see people that you either went to school with or you ain't seen in a while. And they be like, I'll see y'all here together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chopping together. That's my little... Okay, I see you. All right, I'm going to catch up with you. All right, bet. Things like that.
Yeah.
Now, I know some of y'all don't like going out in public. Y'all probably got terrorists. Y'all just want to sit up there. He don't want to be seen with you out anywhere. He want to just stay at the house. All of that there. It's okay to get out and about. Do certain things. Experience different things, particularly this time of year. Hell, knowing some of y'all probably, this Starbucks season. Hell, I just learned today, what is it? Pumpkin spice lattes? That is...
Some shit like that.
They got an acronym. They call it PSL. I learned that for the first time today. I did not know that was real. So, it's seasonal. Pumpkin spice is seasonal. Just like cuffing season is. Work one and the same.
Telling you. And rocking with me around this time of year, it's basketball season.
Hey.
So I'm trying to go to as many NBA games as possible.
Right.
So I'm the type of... Let's go shoot down those Spurs game. Let's go to the Mavericks game. They're right here. Let's go.
Can't beat that.
Shit. That's the kind of shit I enjoy.
Trying different things. Musicals. Different things. Broaden horizons on everything. Okay, have you tried this? No. Have I? No. Let's check it out. Let's see what it is. Let's see what murder mystery dinner look like. It's Halloween. Let's try different things.
I want to do one of them escape rooms too.
You know what?
I want to try that because I see it everywhere. I saw it when I was in Orlando. I saw it when I was in Atlanta. I want to actually do it.
They say it go hard. Like
that's what I heard.
Literally talking about that when yesterday at work, and they say that is the truth. It's different. It's
because I like using my brain for that kind of shit.
Right.
So I'd be in there hyped, dude. Trying to figure out every little clue. Yeah.
And you know, if you take a woman in there, she gonna find a way out. She an investigator too. She gonna find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
She gonna get down to the bottom of it. I don't know. I bet you if you put a man's phone in there and say you gotta solve all of this, and you can unlock his phone for however long, be in and out in no time.
For real.
Like for real, for real. So it was something else I was gonna touch on pertaining to kicking it, chopping it up.
I had some shit too.
Oh yeah. How would you feel? Because it seems like women are becoming more somewhat bolder or whatnot. Fall weddings have started to be a thing. How would you feel if somebody you chopping up with, say 6 to 8 months, proposed to you, set you up, got your friends and family there, and then got down on a knee and said, "Let's do this"?
I don't think I'd have a problem with it.
Okay.
I'd probably have to try to find the words to go forward because I know I wouldn't be expecting it.
Right.
But I mean, I wouldn't have no issue with it. Shit.
If she got
especially with the way women are now, I'll be like, shit, women barely even want to go talk to a nigga first. I'm like, you proposed to me? Shit. I'm like, you got me for life.
So it's done. It's a wrap.
For real.
I feel you on that. I don't know how I feel about it though, man. Because I'm like,
now in the moment, I don't know how I feel about it.
Right.
Like
I mean, she said it all the way up. She got folks there. She got the family there, friends, everybody. You thinking it's just gonna be it's gonna be a surprise birthday party, and then all of a sudden, boom, she dropped down, take that damn heel off, and just get down on one knee. Don't care if she finna be ashy on her knee. Don't care if you know what I'm saying. She run a stocking. She get down on her knee and say, "P-Mac, I want to be your one and only." Look you dead in your eyeballs with everybody looking at you. While she looking at you. While you look at her.
I think I would grab her hand and be like, "Baby, can I talk to you outside for a minute?"
No, you.
What the hell are you doing? They're like, I don't think that's your line. That's fine. Like I said, I don't know how I would react in the moment, just because I would know that that's not, it wouldn't what I'd be used to.
Understandable.
Or how I would picture that moment. I'll say that.
Right on.
Now, if we was alone and she just came out and there, fine. But you done called all of my peoples here.
Everybody.
Listen, you want to come outside for a minute when we talk to you? I'm clenching my teeth and shit. Like,
oh,
shit.
man. Okay, so let's...
But, I mean, I'd have no... in the grand scheme of things, I have no issue if a girl was to pop the question to me. I would have no issue with it.
All right, let's flip the script. Let's say, for instance, you set up everything. Been kicking it with her for over a year and a half. You set it up. Y'all vibing with each other. Like, y'all got that connection. It's like real life, real talk. It's not just a fling. It's not just cuffing season. It's somebody that you cuff for. And play the cards right. Everybody there. And you get down on a knee. But she say no.
Well, knock on wood, I don't think I would get myself in that situation.
All right.
Because girls drop them hints like a motherfucker when they ready.
That is true. If you're paying attention, you're right.
If you're paying attention.
You're right. You're right.
So that's why I feel like I'd never get myself in that situation.
Okay.
But if I were to, oh man. I'm going home to cut that Joe Budden all love lost.
Just like that.
I'd be like, I'm never proposing again.
Like it's a done deal.
It'd be a done deal. Like if I was to meet somebody else after that and they want to get married, I'd be like, look, well, you're gonna have to pop the question to me because I ain't doing it. Been down that road.
And let's be honest, because you know, like the crew that we hang out with, particularly our families and whatnot. Then you got to deal with the aftermath of all of that because you know they gonna be like, she said, no.
Oh, yeah, mama gonna be ready to cut.
She gonna be hot as all out. She gonna be like, she said what? She said no. Then you gotta clean all that up. Then you
my big sis gonna be ready to run up on her. My other sis gonna be like, what that heifer at? Where that heifer doing?
If you see with her again around the it's rough, bro. It'll be straight up rough.
That is the reason I keep my personal life super tight from my family until I'm absolutely ready to tell them about somebody.
No doubt.
Even if I'm just casually dating somebody,
right?
I ain't mentioning no names until I'm ready.
Sure.
I don't even tell them I'm going on a date. I could be going on a date with somebody.
Right.
I don't even tell them. I'll be like, I'm just kicking it with my homegirl.
Yeah.
And I leave it at that.
That's it. I tell that to be like, I'm a firm believer in that because I feel like not just family but friends don't need to know all your business. You know, well, why you didn't tell me y'all was talking? They want you to know. Who knows what was gonna happen before and after that? Now, she, like I say, she hang with it, she stick with me. Then I don't got no problem introducing her to the family or things like that. People that's close to me.
I'm a firm believer in you invite your family to your wedding, not into your marriage.
Very much so.
Because if you break up,
oh,
you get over it, but your family not.
Nah. And the biggest reason why, because they love you. You know, they feel like this person hurt someone that's close to me. You can tell them all day, hey, look, don't have no ill will towards her. It's all good. You know, it just didn't work out. They not trying to hurt that.
Mm-mm.
At all, period.
They'll be like, fuck her. I better not see her. If
Yep.
I run up on her, it's going to be a wrap.
And they mean it.
They do. Boy, and I got a story for you, too.
Oh, story time.
My mom calls me the other day, right?
All right.
She's like, Paul, I went to the bank.
Uh-huh.
There was this girl up there that worked there. Oh, she's so cute. I started talking to her about you. I was like, Mom, no, you didn't. She was like, yeah, I did. I was like, oh. I was like, Mom, why? Now, this goes back to me being very private.
Right there. Right.
My family doesn't know when I'm dating a chick.
Right on.
Like I said, until I'm ready to tell them.
Right.
So, I know my mom her heart was in the right place.
Right.
Because, you know, she don't know really when I'm involved with somebody until I'm ready to tell her. Okay. So, she sees it as I'm just single, don't go out on dates, none of that shit.
Right on.
So she's like, yeah, we was just talking, and I showed her a picture of it.
Okay.
In my head, I was like, my mom is old school. So she's not going to think to pull up my Facebook to show this picture. So I was like, Mom, what picture did you show?
Right.
Do you know what picture she showed this girl?
Don't say the baby picture, bro. Don't say which picture?
It wasn't the baby picture. It's probably worse. I think I would have rather the baby picture.
What's what she throwing at you?
Now, keep in mind, I don't know what this girl looks like.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I probably have zero chance with her. If I was feeling her, I'm pretty sure I probably got zero chance with her.
Come on, man.
My mom showed her a picture of me.
Okay.
With another girl.
No.
She was like, well, that was the only picture I had of you in my phone. I'm like, oh.
No, say it ain't so.
I was like, Mom, that could have been my soulmate. You probably just messed it up. I had to give Mom a hard time for that.
Say it ain't so, crusty.
And not just any girl either. A certified dime piece.
So, not only was she thinking that you're a player, but she felt like she got mad competition even if she did want to go there.
She showed her this one.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't just any girl.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That ain't just Anybody. That means, man.
This girl's probably like, well, damn, he only date models.
Right. Like,
fuck, I'm not talking to him.
What's the point? What's the point?
And I'm not even dating that girl.
Right. But she don't know that, though.
That's my point.
Right. She don't know that. In her mind, she done already convinced the whole story. Y'all got kids. Y'all done smashed. You just talk to her on the weekends while you be at home with her. Yeah, she ran the whole gambit. Yeah. On all of that.
And she tried to clean it up. She said, oh, that's just his friend. You know this?
Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
Girls ain't buying that.
They do not. They do not.
They're not.
At all, period. You tell a female, that's my friend. Which friend? Well, I ain't never know. Who is she?
That's the equivalent of a girl saying, oh, that's just my bro. I'm hip to that trick.
Hard. Because they would try to tell you that, like, for real.
I've had girls tell me that I'm their bro. And I've also done some things with two chicks, too.
Exactly.
So, I know what that means.
Know exactly what the truth is.
Typically, that means they either done did something or she want to do something with him.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about him. No, it's just my brother. You ain't got to sweat that. Shh. Yeah, we go on vacations. I've been knowing him ever since blase.
That's just like what they say on the news. If it's like some weather or some shit and they tell you not to panic, that's when you run.
Yeah. You don't wait until it descends upon itself. You get up out of there.
So they're saying, oh, you don't have to worry about him. That means I do.
Exactly. Why? Why did you even say that? I just asked who he was. Why did you even bring that up for? Plain and simple.
Defensive, ain't you?
Yeah, but what's really going on?
For real. Oh, man, what else did I have? Oh, let's see.
What you got for us today?
Oh, that's what. Chrissy Teigen, John Legend wife.
Okay.
News came out.
Right on.
She gave it up on the first date.
No. So, not Chrissy.
And when I see the way she act in public, I can believe it.
Hey, she has no filter.
None whatsoever.
She does not care. She does not.
Super flirty.
Right.
Whether he's around or not.
She is her.
Right. So I believe it.
Would that change how you view a woman if she gave it up on the first date?
No.
Me neither. Not at all. Point blank, period.
Because I don't think you could put a clock on that. Some people wait 6 months. Some people wait a day. If you're ready, if you want to have sex with somebody, and y'all are both feeling each other like that, by all means.
Why not? I don't feel like that's something that you should be able to judge a person for. It's particularly women, for the simple fact of the matter is, just like we talked about earlier, they want it just like we do. Women got needs. So if she feel like that she's comfortable enough with you to do that, by all means, more power to her.
Right.
You know, so now I remember it was one topic we was going to talk about that we didn't really get a chance to get into in depth. We talked about it off the podcast, but not necessarily on the cast. One of the biggest things, because this was brought up probably years ago. Me and my brother's, now his wife, family, were having a discussion. Separate vacations.
Ooh, we were talking about that because I think it was Will and Jada.
Yes.
Or Will, he had went on one with his first baby mom.
Right. Yes.
Something to that extent.
Right. And the whole...
Oh, we were talking about this on the cruise, too.
Indeed. That did come up as well.
I think my stance on that was, if I'm in a relationship with a chick and she gonna say, hey, me and the girls, we're gonna take an all-girls cruise. Well, okay, when we going?
Right, plural. Togetherness.
What do you mean? When are we going? Because either I'm going to, or you ain't going.
That is the truth. Now, all-girls night out, say for instance, a night on the town. You go chop it up. Y'all go to the club. Hey, y'all go do y'all bit shit. Y'all have fun. I'm not opposed to that at all. Go hit the venues, go hit the clubs, go hit the bars. I'm legit with that. Why? I'm the type of cat to where, okay, you go do you. I'm going to go kick it with my fellas. We go do our thing.
Most definitely.
Then guess what? At the end of the night, we both hit the taco truck. You know, taqueria, eat some tacos, go home, smash, do whatever. Good night. Everybody wins. But if you think you're going to go, how can I put this? Across the water? By yourself? Come on, man.
Like I said, when we hit that cruise, this is my analogy for this shit. And it may not always be the case. But like I said, my brain's wired differently than everybody else. When we were on that date, we could have just ate. But we walking around up on the date.
Right.
We passed by one of them food spots. We full in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that shit look good. What do we do? Fuck it, we here. Let's get it.
Might as well. It's there. It smell good.
I feel like it's the same way with, well, what? My boyfriend ain't here. My girlfriend ain't here.
Right.
This person's down. If they here, fuck it. Why not?
Exactly.
May not always be the case, but
and guess what? They gonna say,
that's my brain.
Who gonna know?
Thank you.
You know, because some people, believe it or not, they had a relationship where they be like, we'll cross state lines. We not together. Who gonna see us out here on the water? Who gonna tell us? Nobody gonna know. Nobody gonna know.
Yeah.
So
there's definitely a lot of shenanigans that go down on that shit.
Man, on a cruise, it's
nothing like it.
You hit the nail right on the head. If we told you we had to kill you, we love y'all too much to even try and do that. So separate vacations, I ain't down with that.
Honestly, I just don't see the point.
Right.
If anything, I'd rather do something. Me and my girl go, you and your girl go.
Right.
Do something like that.
Exactly.
Or just me and her go by ourselves somewhere.
Exactly.
I don't really see the point in that, to be honest.
At all.
Because, like I said, it takes a lot for me to get into a relationship. But when I'm there, I'm there.
Right.
Like, I'm going to stalk you a little bit if we in a relationship.
Say what, T-Mac?
Like, y'all want attention, you going to get all this motherfucking attention if I'm in a relationship with you.
And see, how can I put it? I find I get competitive with myself when I'm in a relationship.
Same here.
You know, what I mean by that is, I'm like, all right, well, I did this for, what else can I do to take it to another level? What can I do to show her how much I care? You know, so to be honest, I don't too much care about competing with the next man, because deep down I already know, first of all, he ain't me.
Yep.
I got enough confidence in myself to believe that. And that's not arrogance, that's just the truth. Because like I say, well, settle down, it's a wrap. That's the whole purpose of settling down. You got my full attention.
A lot of people make it seem like it's hard to be faithful. I don't really think so.
Nah, it's not.
You're just weak-willed is all that is.
Plain and simple.
I have no problem being faithful.
Nah, because we have an understanding that when it's done, it's done. You know, like what you always say, P-Mac, the jersey going into the Raptors.
Yep.
It's finished.
Hang it up.
Yeah. So.
Which is the same, which it goes hand in hand like what you were saying. If you cheat on me, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's done. I can deal with it.
Because it's not hard.
At all.
To step out. I know you be together 10, 15 years.
Right.
You know, you both maybe get stagnant, complacent, whatever. That ain't no reason to just go out and go cheat.
I'm a firm believer in this. The amount of energy that I use to go out and cheat, I can invest that same energy and time to make it my relationship better. That is how I look at it. That's how I always look at it. But like you say, female cheat, no, I can't. Not gonna do it. That is one thing I would not put up with. Because I feel like I sacrificed everything. Because that's one of the reasons why I'm not in a relationship now.
Same here.
So if I'm not all the way there, that's not to say I'm not willing to get in one in the future. But if I shut the system down, like pull the auxiliary cord out and the music is on, and I'm just listening to your only tune, you got my full attention. Now, you decide to play somebody else's, I ain't gonna play second fiddle now, man.
That's what I'm saying. If you sit here and you say you're torn between me and another guy, pick him.
Yep.
Because I don't want you.
At all. I would rather step on my own heart and break it than to let anybody else do it.
Right.
That is just how I look at it. That's just the way it is.
And I'm the type of dude that I'm like, if you give me absolutely everything you got, I'm going to give it right back to you with interest.
No doubt. But
that's just where and I'm going to raise the bar.
No doubt. And a cool thing, in our own way. And what I mean by that is that, ladies, we can still love on you and still be assholes. We can still love on you and still not let you get your way. So, like we talked about before, you're not finna get that super sweet. It just doesn't work like that. With us, at least you already know. Look, you say, oh, what the guy, he is so sweet. He brought me this Benji. Oh my God. No. You get some of that. Got no problem doing that. But at the same time, you might as well get ready for some knockout dragouts.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I like to do it just because it's fun. I like to see you get mad.
Yep.
That's just me. Hold it against me. I don't care. But it's fun. Second of all, that's just how I am. Plain and simple.
Plus, that angry sex is dope, though.
It is. It is.
Y'all
It really
both just
is.
be mad at each other and just,
You let it out.
bitch, get over it.
Like I say, sometimes y'all need to get handled. Y'all get tired. Y'all get bored of that same old sweet, stationary, missionaries type sex. No. You want to get handled.
Now, fellas, that does not mean that you're supposed to body slam them and get them with that damn Miguel leg drop.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Do not.
We're just talking about, maybe pick them up,
That's it.
push them up against the wall a little bit.
Yes.
Just little shit like that. Just
little
pick them up, throw them on the bed.
Yes.
Shit like that.
Now, if she fall off, when you throw her off, you can laugh. You allowed that, but
Yeah.
within reason. Because I will laugh at you.
Oh, yeah.
But don't Macho Man Randy Savage.
No.
Don't elbow drop her.
No elbow dropper, no leg drops, no pop her into the fucking wall and shit.
Right.
Just be
Yeah.
a little rough with it.
And that's the thing, ladies. How can I put it, fellas? I love you enough to the point where I'm going to go ahead and tell you. A lot of ladies like rough sex. When they say, how can I put it? Backtrack. A lot of ladies say they like it rough. When they say they like it rough, they mean sex, not the relationship.
Yep.
They enjoy rough sex. Cool. But that don't mean make every other aspect of the relationship rough for her. That just doesn't add up. It don't work like that. So, take that into consideration when she say I like it rough.
I think I was actually surprised the first time I realized how many women actually like to be choked.
Mm-hmm. That's a real deal. That's a real thing.
Like, I would hear it from time to time and just having, conversations with, different people. Like on cruises and stuff like that. You'd be sitting there chopping it up. And I was like, damn, like, I don't know when it hit me, but I was just like, okay. So, like, a lot of women actually like to be choked. Now, I'm not talking about choking where you got to call the paramedics after.
Bruh, if she stop breathing, gun smoke, you out of there.
Yes, it's going down.
You're going to jail. If you're black, you going under
Especially
the
if
jail.
you're black.
Yes.
But yeah, just
It's,
don't strangle her.
right.
Just put a hand down there.
That's it. And the thing is that a lot of guys feel like women are prudes in that department, but she has to be comfortable with you enough to show that side. Yeah, because she don't want. Because sometimes they feel even. How can I put it? They feel reserved in that respect because they feel like, okay, he may judge me. He may think a different way about me. But when you get down to it, you get to know him. And then, like you say, you start filling each other out after a time or two. Then it'll come out. Then you'll be able to enjoy it.
I'm saying, because, like I said, I'm not going to show you all of my tricks the first time. But I'm a freak.
Right.
I'll be the first one to admit that. If
we
we rocking for a while, you're going to see a sign. You're going to be like, well, damn, he hit me with some new nasty. Be like, yeah, I'm saving that one in the tuck. You know what I mean?
And guess what? This is what, and see, that's another thing why I'm not too big on talking to people about my stuff. Now, see, when you hit her with that ooh-wee, she gonna go tell her girls.
Oh, yeah.
She gonna go and let them know.
Oh, yeah.
He put that, man. He got me looking for him in the daytime with a flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Deep down, I don't care how close your friends are. I don't care how cool y'all been rocking. A small piece. I don't care if it's 1%.
Want to find out?
Want to find out. They are gonna want to know. Hey, my dude ain't hitting it right. I wonder what. Hold on. What? Tell me. I wonder what he working with. They got her acting like this. They got her changing.
And that's that good chorizo.
Yes.
Aspect. Man, we're not gonna change if we get some good bottles.
No.
You know what I mean?
At all. Period.
Women, you gonna notice them little changes.
Yes.
They walking around singing to themselves at work
with a little pep in their step. Dog, we walking on clouds.
For real.
Yes. Because that's the thing. I will take pride in it, but I ain't too big on kiss and tell.
Sure.
I ain't too big on, man, this what happened, bro. This what this. Oh man, she did that. No, first of all, confidentiality. I feel like that's important. A lot of guys ain't got that in their toolbox. That's like they want to shout to the rest of the world who they smashed, when they smashed, and how they smashed. That's just like sometimes they'll come up and come to you when they see you out with her.
Mm-hmm.
They not boyfriend, girlfriend. She just threw him a bone. Man, I hit that right. And nigga, I don't
what the
care.
fuck that got to do with me? Because
Exactly.
obviously you wasn't hitting it good enough because you ain't hitting it no more.
Right now, and they be. So what y'all doing? Are we just kicking it? Oh, for real? Yeah. Why? Oh man, it's just. Know what?
No, I don't.
Right. Well, we kind of okay, but good for you. I mean, what you want, a cookie? You want a pat on the back? Like you say, obviously you didn't do something right. Plain and simple.
And all you fuck niggas that get some nudes from a chick and go run around showing everybody, y'all are fucking it up for the real niggas like us to get nudes, and we actually keep the shit to ourselves. That's some fuck nigga shit. Stop it.
Yes. Like kindergarten.
I don't care to see niggas be doing this shit all the time. I be at work.
I don't want to see that.
Nigga, man, look at this chick. Nigga, I don't care.
Man. Don't.
I'm like, do you feel some kind of sense of achievement with this shit?
Like, you ain't never seen a woman before. Obviously, you wrecking her trust by doing that. And that ain't no lame and shit, but just like when you score in basketball, just like you score in football, you score a touchdown. Okay, you celebrate with yourself. Cool, but act like you've been there before. That ain't your first go round. That ain't your first time. You know what I'm saying? What? You gotta show off? Come on, man. I feel like we better than that, fellas. To a certain degree. I understand we fuck up with a lot of things, but I'm with you on that, P-Man. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's just corny. Man.
It is. Now the question is, ladies, do y'all be going around showing chorizo pics? Do y'all be showing your ladies, look at what this nigga sent me? And if a nigga ain't work, I don't know. Do y'all show him if he working with something or if he not? Or do you be feeling offended?
If he not, I feel like they're gonna be too embarrassed.
Right.
Like if he not working with something, and then your girls be like, damn, so what's going on with him? And you be like, he's cool. I'm just getting jokes out. I don't know. I feel like that'd be the case.
Or you know what they'll do? Because I'm curious though. Do y'all save pics sometimes? Because I know sometimes niggas will save pics. They probably swap out a pic. They be like, girl, this way he working with for real. And show another nigga business that they call girl.
Maybe so, because that's one thing about women. Let's take cheating, for example.
Right.
If a chick's dude is cheating on her, I think women fear the embarrassment of being cheated on more so than the actual act.
No doubt.
Because women, they do not want to be embarrassed no matter what. And again, that's just my brain working, but that's what I feel.
Right.
I feel they fear the embarrassment more so than the actual act of the cheat.
Because embarrassment can be tough. Because what embarrassment does, it makes a person, specifically a woman, think about, not only am I in this situation, but how did I get here? Yep. It makes you question yourself. What led me to this point? How did I get to this stage to even be embarrassed? And as opposed to looking on the outside of what may have caused it, they look at themselves. And they feel like, in a moment, they'll be frustrated. They'll be angry, they'll be hurt. But later on, they wonder, is there something wrong with me? So, no, I totally feel you on that, bro.
Yeah, that's just my brain working. But yeah, y'all fucking niggas gotta stop that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else I got. Oh, yes.
What's that?
That white bitch.
You just threw that out this episode. You just flung that out there like a frisbee. Like, for real, you just threw it out there. Nigga, like...
That white bitch in Dallas finally got fired. The cop.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes. Because, like, man, that was... They still treated her like... Yeah. Because if that would have been somebody else, they would have been locked up for murder, for whatever else. But they tried to ride it out. I think they didn't think that it was going to be as strong as they thought it was. You know, they was like, all right, we kind of keep it on the rug. She felt bad about it. Maybe we can find a way to go. It'll be old news.
Yep, that shit ain't going away.
No,
they tried everything. They tried the smear campaign. They found a weed in there. Some weed that I'm sure he would have liked to get to.
Right. But
that shit didn't work. That shit ain't going away. They just better not hit her with no bullshit manslaughter charge.
That's murder, bro. That's murder.
If they hit her with a manslaughter charge, I'm tell you right now, shit is gonna hit the fan.
That's what they charged.
Everybody fucking out there heard her yelling, talking about "let me in." Mm-hmm. Everybody disproved her saying that the door was ajar.
Right.
People was fucking filming videos saying there's no way these doors can just be open like that. And I was just like, you ran into a man's own house.
Right. His domain.
And shot him dead in his own house. And tried to say it was yours.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you have to move around with it. I mean, for the specific fact of the matter is, they said that she gave commands for him to step away from the door. But who does that when they're in their own house? That could be anybody. That could be anybody. You do not know this person. So, her giving commands is absolutely a moot point. And the fact that she killed this man, young man, had a whole life ahead of him, and you still don't get no conviction behind that. No conviction yet. You don't get no murder charge behind it as of yet. That's demoralizing to a certain degree, man.
Because I can tell you right now, had it been the other way around, and it was a black cop and a white woman,
bruh,
how you think that goes down?
He done.
You think they're announcing that they found weed in her apartment? You think they're announcing that shit? You think it takes them this long to fire him?
Mm-mm. If anything, on every television show, every channel, they're going to have her best picture. When she was in prom, when she was on TV, she had a wonderful life. They're going to make her out to be the perfect, pure saint of everything.
Yep.
You know, so, now if it was flipped the other way around, he wouldn't stand a chance. They would have put him under the jail before midnight. It would have been a done deal.
For real. Yeah. I don't want to spend too much time on that shit. It's fuck that shit. But yeah, that's where I stand on that. They just been out here with no fucking manslaughter, I swear. I went and saw White Boy Rick last weekend.
Was it good?
It's a pretty good movie. Just reaffirmed me that cops ain't shit.
You taking that? My nigga say, I'm on the road. This is where we going. They ain't about nothing.
Hey, it reaffirmed it. I mean, it's a good movie for anybody that hasn't seen it. I'm not really gonna give no spoiler alerts. I mean,
they say Matthew McConaughey did a pretty good job.
He did. You know, that's my guy right there too.
All right.
There's one scene in that movie though.
Uh-huh.
I really hope that's not the way it went.
What?
Because it just makes black people look so fucking stupid.
What, bro? What?
There's one scene where everybody's getting together to go to skating rink.
Okay.
And apparently that's where some of the drug dealers and shit hung out at.
Okay.
These motherfuckers were pulling up to the skating rink like they was about to go to a fucking Mike Tyson fight or some shit. I'm talking $20,000 chinchilla coats to go to the skating rink.
Come on, man.
I really hope that was just a movie shit and not how shit actually was, because that just makes us look bad, man. I'm like, didn't nobody pay attention to Frank Lucas? That's what the fuck he went down for. If it wasn't for that fucking chinchilla coat, Frank Lucas would still be making $1 million a day right now, probably.
It's a tell. It's a sign. If anything, when you're making that type of quap on a regular basis, you figure you want to be as low key as possible. But he said skating rink, bro.
Got a fucking skating rink.
They say they got a flaws for the ladies. They can't let White Boy Rick have all the women. How dare you, Paul? They say they want to look good.
Man.
So
White Boy Rick ended up smashing old dude's chick too.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, if you're not gonna see the movie, cut it off. Yeah, but I mean, it was a good movie. Man, he got done dirty.
Yeah,
I mean, he did some dirty shit,
but not on the scale.
They didn't help him out at all. I mean, I think at that penitentiary in Detroit, they said he served the longest sentence for a non-violent offense.
Come on, man. So they could get him under the jail.
He did 30 years for that shit.
That's rough.
Like, 'cause I mean, it was just a real complex story. I mean, he's just trying to keep his dad up. His dad was an arms dealer, an illegal arms dealer. Mm-hmm. He was just trying to keep his dad out of jail. Became a CI. Right. The FBI, they're fucking giving him cocaine to sell to get in good with, with the dealers and shit. Right. He ends up getting shot in the process, but helps bring them down. Okay. But then discovers he got a baby on the way and he needs to make some money, so he starts dealing for real. So when he get busted, all of a sudden they can't help. He's helping them bring down mayors, politicians, dirty cops. They're sitting there promising him, we're going to do what we can for you. Day comes. Boom. Life.
That is the
great. They ended up doing 30 years.
That's the system.
Fuck the police.
That's the system, bro. That's how they get down. That's how they get down. They're not gonna, they're gonna look out for them. Like Tupac said, man, they the biggest gang out there.
You ain't lying.
They got their code of silence just like the streets do. Even when they did wrong, they don't too much care. So, could you date a woman that got different, say, political views or thoughts against law enforcement? Say, for instance, she felt like, there should be due process. This your boo thing. This y'all been chopping it up and it came up, and she's like, you just being a little bit too hard. You being a little bit too. You thinking a little bit too much about it. Yeah.
I could. In all honesty, I could. Because just like how I want my opinion to be respected, whether you agree with it or not, right? I'll respect your opinion, whether I agree with it or not. And if that's your opinion, fine. Okay. So I could. I mean, the arguments is gonna be the debates is gonna be something serious, but I mean, I could though. All
right. That'd be tough, man, because that is a debate. That is a deep, because I know I seen a part after the Trump election, this, that, and others, particularly with interracial couples or whatnot. Interracial couple going on strong, good, together for I think quite a few years. Trump get elected, and she was black, he was white, and she was like talking about how he did a complete 180, transform, start having her rough, start, why you treat me this way, blase, blase. She said after that election, it changed their whole relationship. It changed the way that he looked at her as a person, as a human being. So I think that different political views can be respected. Is it difficult? Yes. Because that is something that is somewhat ingrained in the core. But, like you said, it makes for healthy debate.
Now, if this was an interracial relationship, and the other party in question happened to be a white girl, okay, that's a whole different topic in itself. All right. As opposed to if I was with a black girl or a Hispanic girl. Right. White girl is a whole nother issue.
Where, let's say, for instance, some of the shootings that's been going on, black men. Well, he should have just stopped. He shouldn't have ran. My dad, my family has police officers.
I could do it. I can sit there and listen to this shit.
Oh, man. Because that makes for healthy debate. But that's touching home, man. That's tough.
Yeah, I couldn't.
No, I can't do it.
No.
She
said, "Get out." No.
It just ain't gonna shake. It just ain't gonna shake because that is just a little bit too. I'm with you on that because that's a little bit too far. Yeah. We can have discussions about policies, but when you talk about when you feel that way, I feel like there's really there's not much to talk about. You feel some type of way. I mean, she feels some type of way, I feel some type of way. That's tough to deal with, man, because you're looking at it from two different perspectives. And I just feel like at that time, that instance, you're not able to see it from, like they say, a dead man tells no tales. You're only looking at it from their perspective. That's just like when I tell people about the shootings, black men getting shot and killed unarmed. I ask them, I say, particularly, white people, whatever. First question that comes out of my mouth is, did OJ do it? Did OJ commit that crime? Yeah, OJ did it. Yeah, OJ did it. Now, us as black people, for the most part, we know OJ did it. We know he did. We know he did. Just if he didn't do it himself, he played a part in it. All right. So, how did y'all feel when the verdict came out when he was not guilty? I was mad. I was angry. I was upset. He got away with it. I say, okay, now imagine feeling that way at least once, twice, 3 times a month with these shooters. You know that they did. You know they were in the wrong. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it that this took place. It's on camera. It's right before your eyes. And yet, 2 to 3 times a month, they get off. That's how we feel. That's our frustration.
I'm going to echo a sentiment that you laid out. A few years ago, I can't remember if maybe it was after the Trayvon Martin verdict came out, or maybe Philando Castile, one of those instances.
Okay.
You had laid it out, and you said, just like how men will never understand the burden, yet the joy of being able to carry a child for 9 months, like a woman does.
Mm-hmm.
White people will never understand that fear of, going out in one of those situations and thinking that a cop can kill me for no reason
at all
and get away with it.
Right.
They will never understand that.
Right. And I mean, like, one of the first things my mom used to tell me when a nigga was growing up was, when I used to go out, hit the streets and go just chill with anybody, she didn't tell me to go look out for Lil Boo Boo or Big Snake or whoever else that was out there on the streets. She was like, make sure that you stop at every stop sign. She was more concerned with the laws than she was with any dudes that I was kicking it with or anything of that nature. So, I think it's a real deal, and I think it is something that should be brought up in relationships. Why? Because for a lot of times, us as black men, we walk on eggshells in the world. So when we come home, we don't want to fight. We don't want to argue. It's stressful just walking outside sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So when we are with somebody, whether you black, Hispanic, white, whatever, it doesn't matter. We do value the time that we do just be able to just not argue, not fight. So a lot of times be like, well, all you want to do is run these streets. You don't want to spend time with me. When we do have time with you, we really do enjoy that, because we already know the world is against us. When we're with you, we find comfort. So
most definitely,
that's something that we take to heart.
Yeah. Fuck, I had a point I was just about to bring up. She just lost me too. Fuck. Fuck, I know it's probably gonna come to me as soon as we finish recording.
You know that's how I always do. You know it always do.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
All right.
For anybody that didn't see Chris Rock's last Netflix special he did called Tambourine, I saw it when it first came out. I think it came out either like early this year or something like that. But I watched it again the other day, and he brought up a good point when talking about the police. You have so many people saying that, oh, it's just a few bad apples. You know, you can't lump them all in together. It's just a few bad apples. Certain jobs can't have a few bad apples. And, you know, it's a comedy special, so he's making light of it to make people laugh. He brought up the analogy of pilots.
Right.
You know, if Delta came, if you was booking a flight with Delta and they say, yeah, you know, we got an 80% succession rate of our pilots actually landing the planes. That's pretty good percent. No, I want 100%.
All right.
Like, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, you know, they say not to lump them all in together, but
right,
like you said, some professions just can't. Like,
it's not allowed.
There can't be just a couple bad apples, because one bad apple spoiled a bunch for everybody.
That is true.
And
that is very true.
So,
I mean, it's hard, but it's fair.
Yeah.
It's just the honest to God truth. You can't have a bad day. You're not allowed to. I mean, everybody has them, but you have to be able to show some kind of restraint in order to pull it off,
yeah.
so to speak. Yeah, just like Flight. Denzel was drunk, but he still found a way to save lives.
Yeah.
Just like police officers. Look, dude, we understand. It's a stressful job. Not taking that away from them at all. But you still have to be able to. They still must be able to conduct themselves in a respectful, fair manner.
Right. Because I mean, and obviously I've never gone through a police academy before, but police are trained to handle any and every type of situation that even just may occur.
Sure.
And they are trained to do it without force.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not enough of that. I'm firmly behind policing the police.
Right.
I'm firmly behind that shit. I mean,
he said that's just the truth. So that's what I'm looking at. Say,
I mean,
police the police. Who do it?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know how you're supposed to do that, but shit.
Well, they say it got to be done.
For real.
It has to be taken care of.
Yeah, we've been a lot longer than I thought we was gonna go.
Yeah,
Shit,
man.
we're going about an hour and a half. What else do I got there? The Creed 2 trailer.
Okay. What you feel about it?
Man, that's a big dude.
Wow,
I really see them what they were trying to do. They're trying to paint that same iconic picture of Rocky face to face with Ivan Drago.
Right.
So in that way, I get it. I think I had heard that dude actually fights heavyweight in MMA, which would explain why he's so damn big.
Right.
Like, fuck.
So still the girls can't go with the guys to go see him?
Nope.
Not even a little bit?
Nope. Because like I said, in the first one, they were just drooling over him.
Okay.
Even when he was hooking up with an old girl and, the scene where, like, he was, like, playing with her hair and shit.
Right.
They were still drooling over him like, man, I want to be a man to, play with my hair, this and that. Now, you got to deal with the drooling over him.
Okay.
Then you got to deal with them getting mad that they had a baby together.
All right.
That's two things I don't have time for.
But it's just TV, though.
Nope.
It's just a movie, my nigga.
Don't care.
Ain't trying to hear it.
Nope.
So she got to go see it by herself, and you got to go see it by yourself?
I go see movies by my damn self anyway. That's my alone time. I ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and watch the shit. We not talking during the fucking movie. And I hate the motherfuckers that sit there talking during the movie, too. Especially when I ain't seen the shit. Shut the fuck up. Let me watch the damn movie.
She got questions, though, Paul. She want to know.
I don't give a damn.
She want to know. What did he throw? What is he doing? Did you see that?
I was like, did I get here before you? Shit. like, we got here at the same time. Shit.
Oh, man.
Which actually brings me to another question, though.
What's that?
At this point in time, TV is probably better than it's ever been. With all of these shows, series, documentaries. Are TVs getting movies the fuck out of here? I've gone to a lot less movies in the last 2-3 years than anything. Mainly because what's about 80% of the movies they make now? Superhero movies.
Yes, that is true. Either that or Flying into Damn Space, the first moon landing, or whatever else, dude. That's, yeah.
They very rarely make good horror movies. I'm a huge horror movie fan.
Guess that time of year, too.
And Creed 2 is going to be third, maybe fourth movie I've seen this year.
Wow.
That's a low for me. I used to go see 4 or 5 movies a month.
Right.
Just even with the Fire Stick, I was still always going to go see a movie. Go catch that first showing at 10 a.m.
Right.
The only nigga up in there. Living my best life. Shit.
Ain't telling you nothing.
But yeah, TV is just, it's like at an all-time high right now. My favorite show on TV right now is probably Snowfall. I recommend that show for anybody.
I've been, like I say, since it's Halloween, I've been watching quite a few, like Penny Dreadful. That's on Netflix, so I suggest checking that out if you're in some dark horror type things. What else?
I still need to check out Queen of the South. I heard a lot of good things about that.
So that's supposed to be legit.
Ozark season 2 finally on there.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Deep dive into that. There is another show too called Manifest.
That does look
that
interesting.
I wanna check that out too.
They say it's supposed to be a little bit like Lost.
I could
Lost in a airplane or whatever. But they say it's supposed to be legit.
It drew my attention. Don't waste your time on the Purge TV show.
Nah,
They didn't introduce anything like profound or new, really. And it's just a money grab. Let's just call it what it is.
It's getting over. It's doing the same thing.
The whole 10 episode series is taking place over one night of the first. It's just a fucking money grab. I saw too much fuckery in just the first episode. These motherfuckers, these rich ass motherfuckers went to a damn purge party thinking that it was actually like a fucking business meeting. So they're stuck in this fucking purge party. The house is locked down with a bunch of rich ass fucking people that are just ready to just start slaughtering some people, and they're still sitting there in the middle of this thinking that it's they're there to close some kind of deal or some shit. I was like, I can't deal with this stupid ass shit. Like,
so bringing up TV shows. Say for instance, you and Boo Thing, y'all Netflix. Ozark 2, for instance, just came out. Y'all watched the first 2 or 3 episodes together. You gotta work. You gotta go coach.
You better not watch that shit.
She can't check it out before.
Nope.
You come back in and you see, I had a little red bar being all the way up when you going through them, where she stopped at the end when the credits roll. You see that about
pull that shit, I'm gonna put a lock on the PS4 until I get on. So you ain't gonna be able to get on that shit.
But she just wanted to see what happened though, people.
I don't give a fuck. You can't watch it while I'm gone.
You hear that, ladies?
And if we break up, you can no longer watch that show. You started that show with me. You can't finish the show. Sorry, I'll be petty like that.
You ain't going. It's just the way it is. You canceling Ozark for everybody.
Yep,
it's done.
You can't watch it no more.
So, let's say for instance you got the Netflix account. You paid. You got the password. Y'all break up. Can she still watch your Netflix?
Fuck no.
She can't check out the.
All the way up.
She can't create a separate account. People.
Hell.
Little folder.
Hell. I wish we would break up with a girl. So, can I still watch it?
That's really disrespectful for you to say something like that.
I wish a bitch would. Try to fucking use my
But y'all still friends though, Paul. Y'all broke up.
Look, I don't have any exes. I'll just put it to you like that. I'm born again.
You're like brand new time.
All that shit is wiped off of my record.
It's
I don't
finished.
have any exes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's what I subscribe to.
What about the Spotify? Can she listen
Nope.
to? What happens if she want to just create a playlist that reminds you of her?
You ain't about to sell me that. Like, you ain't about to fucking make no playlist that
Oh,
you
yeah.
claim
Yeah.
reminds her of me.
Yeah.
So you can go fuck another nigga in this playlist. Fuck that. Not gonna shake, man.
Just saying.
I'm not buying it.
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying.
They out there with it. They out there with it.
I get what you're saying, but I'm not buying that shit.
She may feel like that's perfectly reasonable, my nigga.
Yeah, well, that's why some of them are dumb as fuck.
So I ain't trying to hear it
Man.
at all.
Oh, man. Well, before we get up out of here, the news did break today that Shaq's son, Sharif O'Neal, he's got to miss his freshman year at UCLA. He's got to have heart surgery, so
Right.
definitely gonna send some prayers up there to him and his family. Hopefully, he makes a speedy recovery on that. And I know that's gotta hurt because, I mean, he was a potential lottery pick in the draft next year,
Okay.
and this might, it might affect that to where he maybe has to go back to UCLA for his sophomore year, which I mean he's gonna redshirt. So,
No doubt.
but definitely hoping for a speedy recovery on that. And,
Of course.
that young man got snubbed on the McDonald's All-Star team. I
He
can't
balling?
believe he didn't make that team.
Dude.
He got snubbed. I mean, this class is relatively deep. I cannot wait for the draft next year, but he got snubbed. I don't care what nobody says.
That sucks. And also, ladies, if you're well, I can't say if you're married this man, but for the simple fact of the matter is, I know we have plenty of ladies that are also Dallas Cowboys fans. Hang in there. It's gonna be a long season for us. So if he's angry and dissatisfied, and you angry and dissatisfied, just know that you're not alone in that endeavor. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna be 1-3 after this Sunday. I'm hoping for the best. Hope we be able to pull it out, but considering the coaching staff and everything that goes with it, highly unlikely. So.
And if y'all are both angry and dissatisfied, that's the perfect time to have some angry sex.
There you go.
Just saying.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Except for
even
Dallas.
when you lose.
Yep. Exactly. So what words of wisdom you got for the people at home, P-Mac?
Well, shit, I used my shit from earlier that I was going to bring up. The whole shit about the fuck niggas and getting the and shit. Oh, man. Just, fuck. I really ain't got too much shit. Cuffin season coming up. Everybody narrow down your training camp rosters. Get ready for draft day. You know.
Applications ready?
Yeah, get all of that ready. You know. I guess the only word of advice is don't try to pay a person that's on a 10-day contract. Don't try to give them a max. Don't give them a max contract. You know what I mean?
Say no to limits, no to boundaries.
Know your limits, and for all you dummies that don't know what I'm talking about, stop giving, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife privileges to people that aren't trying to be that for you.
No doubt.
Because they're just going to take advantage of that, especially if they have already made it clear that they don't want that.
Right.
They will use that for as long as they can, and then just move on to the next person. So don't give boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife privileges to people that clearly don't want that. If they don't want any more than that, don't give them. Just don't give them that. I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
No, that makes a whole lot of sense because particularly if they're not ready for it, and they're showing that they're not ready for it, you'll be putting your abilities and characteristics, your attributes that serve you best in the wrong place. So, no, I'm 100% down with that. I feel you on that.
Because I'm handing out 10-day contracts left and right.
Not left and right, Paul.
If somebody proved to me that they worth the max, I don't have a problem giving out the max, contract. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
But there's a reason why there's a lot of players in the NBA on 10 days, and very few have max contracts.
That is
you
true.
show me you worth it.
Yeah.
I'll shell out that max contract, man. Shoot, you ain't said nothing but a word. I'll shell that max contract out like it ain't nothing, man.
You say, but you gotta show me something.
For real.
Do something make me feel good.
I'm saying, because like I said, you give me your all, I'm sending it back with interest.
There you go.
It's all about you. You know what I mean?
And that is a good feeling. That is a very good feeling. I have to say on my end, it's going to be, of course, it's cuffing season. That's been our thing, you can say, for this show. But at the same time, we understand that it's going to be holidays. It's going to be, you got Halloween. After that, you got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas. You got all of these things that's going on. With that being said, don't lose track of yourself.
Very true.
Because this is the season, what they say, it's the season of giving. And a lot of you guys, fellas and ladies who are good men, good women, you give your all in your relationship. You're constantly giving. This isn't just the holiday season for that. It's a 24-hour, type of issue, 24/7. But through all that, take care of yourself too. If you're in a thoughtful relationship, if you're with somebody that you care about, it's okay to be individuals. Now, y'all ain't taking vacation. I wouldn't recommend taking separate vacations.
Fuck that.
Nah, that ain't that. I highly not recommend that. But find a way to be comfortable in your own skin. Find a way to still be separate, but still be together. Have enough trust in what you guys have built. Have enough faith that it will rock. Now, if they showing you otherwise, like P-Mac said, don't be handing out max contracts to 10-day clients, to 10-day players. You're doing yourself a disservice. If you know they're not on your same echelon of love, affection, care, don't pass out that contract.
For real.
Stack your money. Invest it in yourself. Emotionally, mentally, as well as physically. Be comfortable with yourself. You know who you are, take it and ride with it.
Real shit.
There we go.
As always, P-Mac signing out.
Hey, to walk a holiday. Man, know we got love for y'all.
There it is. And lastly, always again, listen to that Carter 5 if you haven't. Wayne is back. It's good to hear from him again. Also, Black, East Atlanta Love Letter. Check that out. And Jameson, Velvet. Don't sleep on that man. That man is what Justin Timberlake think he sounds like.
Oh, like that.
Justin Timberlake think he
Now,
sounds
you
like
know
Jameson.
you ruffled a whole lot of female feathers while we finna get ready to sign off. You know that, right?
Justin Timberlake brought Man in the Woods. He can go back to the woods with that bullshit ass album. I'm gonna leave it with that.
Well, he messed up with the halftime show too, but that's another story.
I'm gonna leave it with that. Take your ass back to the woods. Peace.
Later.
Thank